What we are going to do is to build an arms industry that will match the best arms industries in the world with one provider. We want to produce first for ourselves on a much larger scale and with unimaginable innovation. The future belongs to those who innovate. Israel is the innovation.
What happens when one of the world's most secretive nations decides to stop relying on anyone for weapons? Israel just announced plans to build a fully independent arms industry. But behind this move lies fear, pressure, and maybe a much darker story about global war profits and hidden agendas. Stay until the end because this is not just about Israel, it's about the future of warfare. Welcome back to Dark Files Network, the place where we expose the hidden layers of geopolitics, deep state operations, and the dark businesses that shape our world. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because today we're diving into why Israel wants to cut off its dependency on foreign weapons and what that really means for global security. On September 16th, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu made a bold statement: Israel will create its own independent arms industry. Why? Because Israel is worried, even with billions in U.S. military aid every year, there's fear that political shifts in Washington could one day choke off the flow of weapons. And in a region surrounded by enemies, Israel doesn't want to depend on anyone. This isn't just about security, it's about power. If Israel builds a self-sufficient arms industry, it means it can fight wars without begging for ammunition. It means total military independence. But here's the dark twist. Independent arms production doesn't just defend a nation, it creates a business. A business worth billions. Israel could soon become not just a beer, but one of the world's biggest sellers. The global arms trade is one of the most secretive industries on Earth. Every year, trillions of dollars flow through backdoor deals, black budgets, and shadow networks. Weapons don't just end up in the hands of armies. They find their way to militias, rebels, and sometimes terrorists, and Israel already has a history here. From supplying weapons during the Iran-Contra scandal to secret deals in Africa, Israel knows how to play the dark side of the arms market. Now imagine what happens when they control the full pipeline. Some analysts believe this isn't just about defense, it's about control. If Israel builds an independent arms industry, it won't just shield itself from U.S. politics, it could actually strengthen the military-industrial complex worldwide. Think about it. American defense contractors, the CIA, and NATO already profit from endless wars. If Israel becomes another independent powerhouse, more weapons will flood unstable regions. More conflicts can be fueled, and the cycle of war becomes even harder to stop. So here's the truth. Israel's move for independence isn't just about survival. It's about joining the dark network of nations that profit from war itself. The question is, will this make Israel safer, or will it ignite a new arms race in the Middle East? And remember, behind every headline is a darker story waiting to be exposed.